I'm not allowed to be sad or show any weakness. If that sentence lives in your head, this video is the conversation nobody ever had with you. Not your dad, not your coach, not your friends, because they were never given it either. So here it is. No lecture, no therapy speak, just the manual you should have gotten years ago. Let's start with the mask. You know the one. You wear it at school, at work, around your boys. It says everything is fine. It says you're handling it. And it's heavy. It's heavy to live a double life. One version of you that performs, one version of you that sits alone at 2 a.m. wondering why everything feels gray. That gap between the two, that's where the damage happens. Here's what nobody tells you. Suppressing an emotion doesn't delete it, it stores it. Your nervous system doesn't have a trash bin, it has a basement. Every feeling you shove down goes into that basement and keeps running in the background, burning energy, spiking your stress hormones, wrecking your sleep. You think you're being strong, your body thinks you're being hunted. That's why you're exhausted for no reason. That's why small things make you snap. The anger you can't explain is just grief that never got a door. And here's the dangerous part. When you can't process pain, someone will offer to process it for you. The internet is full of guys who will take your loneliness and hand you back resentment. They'll tell you the problem is women or weakness or everyone else. It feels like relief. It's actually a leash. We're going to build you something better before that pipeline finds you. Stay with me, because the last step is the one that changes everything. Step 1. Name it. Sounds soft. It's not. It's neuroscience. When you put a specific word on an emotion, the emotional center of your brain literally calms down. Scientists call it affect labeling. I call it turning the lights on. The catch is that fine, stressed, and tired don't count. Those are fog words. You need precision. Is it disappointment? Embarrassment? Envy? Dread? Say the real word, even silently. The second you name it accurately, it shrinks. Not because you fixed it, because your brain stops treating an unknown threat as an emergency. Step 2. Find it in your body. Every emotion has a physical address. Anxiety lives in the chest. Shame sits in the face and gut. Anger climbs into the jaw and hands. Close your eyes for 10 seconds and ask, where is this? This matters because emotions aren't thoughts, they're physical events, and physical events have a life cycle. Which brings us to step 3, the 90-second rule. Here's something that should be taught in every school. The raw chemical wave of an emotion moves through your body in about 90 seconds. That's it, a minute and a half. The only reason feelings last for hours is that we keep re-triggering them with the story in our head. He disrespected me. I always fail. She thinks I'm weak. Every replay hits the button again. So here's the move. When the wave comes, don't fight it and don't feed it. Just clock it. Breathe slow. Let the 90 seconds happen. You are not weak for feeling the wave. You're strong for staying in the water without grabbing the story. Now, the step that separates guys who talk about this from guys who actually change. Step 4. Tell one person one true thing. Not a breakdown, not a 2-hour confession. One sentence. Honestly, this week's been rough. I've been kinda down lately. That's it. Here's why this is the heavy lift. Isolation is where the mask gets its power. The whole system runs on the belief that if anyone saw the real thing, they'd lose respect for you. So you test it. Small. One sentence to one person you trust. And what you'll find almost every time is the opposite of what you feared. Not pity, relief. Because he's wearing the mask too, and you just gave him permission to loosen it. Let's be clear about what this is not. This is not about becoming fragile. It's the opposite. A man who can name what he feels can't be controlled by it. He doesn't rage at strangers online. He doesn't numb out for 6 hours a night. He doesn't get recruited by people selling him anger. Emotional skill is not the absence of strength. It's the highest form of it. The Stoics you admire weren't suppressors. They were processors. They felt everything and were mastered by nothing. That's the target. So here's your assignment for this week. Once a day, run the loop. Name it with a precise word, locate it in your body, give it 90 seconds without the story, and before Sunday, say one true sentence to one real person. That's the whole practice. 4 moves. It will feel awkward. Do it anyway. Awkward is what growth feels like from the inside. Drop a word in the comments, just one. The emotion you've been calling fine that has a real name. You don't have to explain it. Naming it in public is the rep. And if this hit, the next video on your screen is about how the loneliness pipeline recruits guys exactly like you and how to walk past it. Watch that one next. It's the other half of this conversation.